Pumbaa.
When we're talking about some of the best animated movies to ever be made in the history of man, it's pretty much impossible not to mention The Lion King. It's one of those movies that you can watch as a child and again as an adult and still love it. There's no such thing as watching The Lion King too many times because it always hits a spot every single time. This timeless classic was remade in 2019, but the original version remains unbeatable in the heart of many fans worldwide. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the people that we have to thank for this movie.
I thought I knew. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, I know who you are. Shh, come here. It's a secret.
That's right, I'll be telling you about all the voices behind The Lion King and also give you an update on what they're up to in 2022.
But those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
Okay, let's kick things off with the Prince of Pride Rock, Simba. Simba was a pup who ran away from home after his father, Mufasa, was murdered by his evil brother Scar. Scar convinced Simba that Simba was to blame for Mufasa's death, and Simba runs away because of the guilt that he felt. But he later returned to Pride Rock and defeated Scar, taking his place as the rightful king of Pride Rock. Simba is voiced by Matthew Broderick, who you may recognize from his other roles in movies such as The American Side, Trainwreck, Dirty Weekend, and Rules Don't Apply. Matthew also voiced Simba in other sequels, including Lion King 2 and Lion King 1.5. Joseph Williams can be credited for Simba's singing voice as an adult. He is the voice behind all the songs that Simba sang as an adult, including Can You Feel the Love Tonight and Hakuna Matata. Joseph Williams is best known as the lead vocalist of the band Toto. He also wrote songs for the original 1983 Star Wars movie Return of the Jedi. Jonathan Taylor Thomas is the voice behind young Simba. He voiced Simba from when we first met him until he became an adult in Hakuna Matata. Jonathan also had roles in movies like The Adventures of Pinocchio, where he voiced the main character Pinocchio, as well as Tom and Huck and Speedway Junkie. Simba's singing voice as a cub is credited to Jason Weaver. Weaver is credited for the songs I Can't Wait to Be King and Hakuna Matata. Jason has since gone on to have a successful career as an actor, having appeared in movies and shows like LeBron's, The Jacksons, and American Dream and ATL. Jeremy is a name that many fans are familiar with outside of Lion King. He voiced Scar in The Lion King, and he did such a great job that it would be pretty much impossible to imagine Scar with another voice. His simple line of "Long live the king" just before Mufasa is killed is one of the best lines in the entire movie, even though it was followed by a tragedy. Jeremy has had a long and successful career after The Lion King. Fans of Batman will recognize him from his role as Alfred Pennyworth in the Batman movies Batman vs. Spider-Man: Dawn of Justice, Justice League, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. His other acting credits include roles in Assassin's Creed and Watchmen. He is one of the very few actors to have achieved the triple crown of acting, which means they have won an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Tony Award. Now, if that's not impressive, then I don't know what is. Next, we have James Earl Jones, who voiced King Mufasa. Mufasa was the king of Pride Rock, Simba's father. Even though Mufasa was a con king, he was also firm when he needed to because he always managed to put Scar in his place, and knowing Scar, that wasn't an easy task. James Earl Jones is one of the most successful actors of all time, and he's one of the few actors to have gotten an EGOT, which is the highest achievements in the entertainment industry. That means he's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. Only 22 people in the history have won all four, so it's a pretty big deal. Apart from voicing Mufasa, James has also worked on some other major movies. He is especially known for voicing Darth Vader in the Star Wars franchise. He also voiced characters in movies like Jack and the Beanstalk and Quantum Quest. Next, we have Nala, Simba's love interest. She is responsible for encouraging Simba to return to Pride Rock and to claim his throne from Scar, because Scar was doing a terrible job of ruling. She becomes Simba's maid at the end of the movie and becomes the new queen of Pride Rock. She's voiced by Maura Kelly, is known for her main role in One Tree Hill as Karen Rowe. Maura has also had other appearances in movies and shows like To Have and to Hold, The West Wing, Two Tickets to Paradise, and Remember the Days. Timon is one of the best characters in Lion King, and it's something that I think we can all agree on. He has his best friend Pumbaa and took Simba under their wing when he ran away from Pride Rock, and they taught him how to survive in the wild. You know what they say, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Nathan Lane's acting credits include movies like Angels in America, The Nance, and The Icewind Comet. However, the majority of his work has been in television, where he has been on shows like Modern Family, The Good Wife, Only Murderers in the Building, and The Gilded Age. Next, we have Pumbaa, who is the second half of the duo, Timon and Pumbaa. Pumbaa is a sweet and naive warthog who takes care of Simba and lives by the motto Hakuna Matata. Fun fact, Pumbaa is the first Disney character to fart on screen, and that is why they made it such a big part of his personality. Pumbaa is voiced by Ernie, who you'll probably know from movies like Listen to Your Heart, The Challenger, and TV shows like Perfect Strangers and Open House. Rafiki is a mandrill who's the shaman of the Pride Lands. It's his job to present the newborn lion cubs to the animals of the Pride Lands, and we first meet him when he presents Simba at the start of the movie. His actions of making Simba with red pigment before lifting him up has proven to be one of the most popular scenes in the movie, if not the most popular. There are thousands of videos on the internet of people recreating the scenes with their babies, and it is one of the cutest trends on the internet. Robert provided the voice for Rafiki, and it remained one of his top acting credits. Unfortunately, Robert passed away in 2017, but he's had a lot of acting credits like The Adventures of Tom Thumb and Thumbelina, The Secrets of Jonathan Sperry, and Columbus Circle. Next, we have Rowan Atkinson as Zazu. Zazu was Mufasa's assistant before his death. Zazu is a smart mouth, and this almost gets him in trouble a couple of times, but he somehow manages to find a way to escape. Rowan Atkinson is one of the most recognizable British actors of all time. He is best known for his character Mr. Bean in the Mr. Bean movie franchise. He also appeared in 4 Weddings and a Funeral, Love Actually, The Thin Blue Line, and Keeping Mum. Finally, we have Madge Sinclair, who plays Queen Sarabi. Sarabi is Mufasa's wife and Simba's mother. Sarabi is also the leader of Pride Rock Hunting Party. Madge unfortunately passed away not long after the release of Lion King, but she had a successful career before her death. Her credits include Coming to America, Gabriel's Fire, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. The Lion King is one of those movies that stays with you for a long time, and very few movies have the effect on fans. So, what do you guys think about The Lion King? When was the last time you guys watched it? Which character is your favorite? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I love hearing back from you guys. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more content, and remember to turn on those notifications.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee-dee.